My name's Sephiros, and today I'm going to show you how to make an 808 in Faceplant. Alright. So, you're going to want to start out with a few things. We'll get a wavetable out, and I'm going to get an LFO. Click this little thing up here and go unipolar. Make this sort of a plucky shape and turn it on to one-shot mode. Make sure it's on retrigger. Okay. All right, so I'll give it a little release. Just a bit. And we're going to map this to the pitch. Now, there's several different ways you could do this. You could map it to the shift, you could map it to the harmonic, you could map it to the semitune, or to the master pitch. Let's go to the master pitch. Now, you can get it more or less clicky the more you do this. Then you have to change the shape. I'm going to go less. All right, the next thing you're going to want is some sort of volume envelope. We could just use the one that's built in, so we'll give it a little bit of release or decay here. You can speed this pitch envelope to change the character. Change the shape to give it different character. Okay, next thing, it's good to add some upper harmonics, especially if you're playing a low note. So with a square wave, we have a lot of upper harmonics now. And we could filter that then. I'll grab the nonlinear filter. So we could drive it like this. Or alternatively, we can do a sine wave into something that's driven like this filter. Maybe a distortion after it. Let's go distortion. There's also the trick of putting a reverse kick, and a reverse kick is just a sweep up in the pitch. So we could add a little thing like this. It helps to do the polyphony on one and legato, so you can do glides. And you can turn the glide time on and get longer glides. You can introduce FM if you want. Bit more of a kick. So any type of distortion, they're all going to give you different characteristics, and that's basically it. There's your basic 808 patch. Now for a bonus, you can include some noise, and I'll put a filter on the bandpass mode, and then an output, sending it to the same lane here, and then if we take the output of this sine wave and modulate the level here, we can get amplitude modulated noise, which sounds kind of like a rattlesnake. And increase the slope here and then turn it down. And then we're going to want to give it the same kind of envelope. And maybe a little stereo image. If this is set to always, it's going to always glide, so you want to set it to legato if you don't want it to always glide. And the more you drive it, the more harmonics. For a little extra pizzazz, you could put some sort of reverb. So I'll get the convolution, and let's get some sort of place is real, small control room. I'm just looking for a good one here, but those are not good. Maybe space is artificial. So that gives you some cool motion, and then you can just EQ out the sides. You can right-click the EQ 8 and enable oversampling, and then mid-side mode, and leave the mid alone and just high pass the side. There's a saturator too. So something to play around with. You can do so much with 808s. From here you can do so much. Start modulating other stuff, you know, like the mix amount of this reverb. Maybe even modulate the drive. Modulate this filter. Modulate the Faturator a little bit. Lots of fun to be had with 808s. So yeah, till next time, I'm Sephiroth. Thanks for watching. Peace.